Happy Monday in the building. Shemaine Man Coach coming off a pretty good weekend with that wonderful Giants win and all that I'm going to get into on the show on Wednesday. Also, as a reminder, we got Mark Berman live in effect this Wednesday, and we got Kool Keith from the UMCs coming on board, NY Oil, and all his wonderful life after hip-hop stories and stuff, you know what I mean? So, this Wednesday, 9 o'clock, it's going to be popping. So, come check us out. Real quick, second week of training camp has begun. Had a lot of the interviews from a lot of the players last week. And actually, this weekend, Sunday even, they were able to start their two-a-day practices and stuff like that. So, yes, guys and gals, we will be getting some real deal basketball here shortly. Our first preseason game is on the 11th, so I know we're going to be locked in for that, and I'm real excited. But just real quick this morning, I just got to say, fans make absolutely terrible GMs. You know what I mean? Y'all suck, man. I'm sorry. I keep seeing all kinds of stuff every day, and I just feel like, if y'all really had an opportunity to run a franchise, would y'all really do the stuff y'all talking about right now? Like, no disrespect, but I'm kind of getting a little long in the tooth about this Kevin Knox giving up nonsense. I mean, dude been in the league, this is his third year coming in, so he's been in the league for 2 years. And he's had Fizdale as his coach for like 1.5 years. So far, I'll be honest with you, congratulations, Fizdale family. I'm glad y'all got your baby. You know what I mean? Dude looking like Whitman Mayo with the afro and everything. Yeah, we had our jokes, but he had on the Star Wars t-shirt, so that was cool. But I'm sorry, I just still can't give Fizz any props on, like, the coaching stuff. I mean, I don't see how anybody developed under him. And if anything, I see how some bad habits have started forming. And honestly, I mean, mentality as far as mentals with Trier, and now it seems as though Mitch might not be a favorite among the coaching staff in front office. I don't have anything concrete, so to speak, but there's been some stories floating around from even like a week and a half ago with the Olympic team stories, and the fact that he hasn't really been around as much. Well, when it was the Tarrytown visits to the facility, he wasn't really as much of as a part of it. And even people are gleaning from his interview last week that, you know, he's not necessarily locked in and engaged. Now, let's face it, man. Before we start crying over what the Knicks organization has done to Mitch, we got to look at it like this. Mitch was a young guy that, you know, had all kinds of athleticism and stuff, but didn't go to college at all. And we still don't really understand. He went to college, but then didn't play and then left. And now he's on his, like, 6th agent in 3 years. And I remember the workout videos I was seeing over the summer, and he was shooting threes and was, like, really concerned with that. And not much else did we see of him working on the other sides of his game. You know, all I know is it's easy for kids to feel like they are overly important to a franchise, especially a franchise that's struggling. You know what I mean? And he might be feeling himself. We don't know. He might be. He might not. This might all just be some BS that some puppet masters behind the scenes and, you know, conjured up. Somebody yesterday was like, you know, all of these stories are going to start coming this week to give beat writers something to write about. I mean, that could be a fair argument as well, to be perfectly honest. But I do find it interesting that these stories are now kind of starting to come out. You know, and Knicks Fan TV was talking about it the other day as well. I'm kind of like, all right, I don't want to say it is what it is, but it kind of is. You know, at some point we got to trust somebody. Are we going to trust the players, or are we trusting the organization? But at some point we got to trust somebody. So if Mitch is not performing to a standard, bench him. Teach him properly. Let him understand that this is a team game and that we're only going to get there together. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily on no trade and none of that nonsense because, you know, giving up on young players makes no sense either. So getting back to my original point of fans and terrible GMing. This is not Kevin Knox's last chance, guys. It's not. This is his third year. You know what I mean? They've put a coaching staff around him that I think is going to play to his strengths. You know what I mean? And I think he's going to continue to develop and get back to a confidence level that we saw at the Summer League of last year. We forgot that we were all excited about Kevin Knox for a little bit, and then all of a sudden we went from excitement to non-excitement because of bad coaching and bad performance, but a combination of the two. It wasn't just, you know, Kevin Knox just sucks. You know, everybody, we too lazy with that. You know what I mean? We are too quick to say a player sucks. We are so quick to, they suck. No. There's a lot of different things that go into how a player turns out. And we haven't necessarily been great with our part. And losing kills confidence. You talk about kids that didn't necessarily lose this much in college. Now all of a sudden as a professional, all they're doing is losing. You know, this game is tough. You know, and again, the stuff that these poor players have to go through and the mentality that they have to deal with, you know what I mean? We can't just write them off like all of a sudden. And I mean, again, if Knox is done, then where is he going? Is he going to the G League next year? Is he out of the league? I mean, where's this balance? Where is he? It's like, oh man, you know, he's trash. He got to go. And the third side to that of fan GMs, if these players are trash, how are we going to get good trades for them? So it's not like we're going to get a first round pick for somebody who y'all deem is trash. So again, we just got to figure that side out a little bit and calm down on the slander because, you know, again, GMs and folk, real GMs and stuff, they read Twitter too. They see us clowning these players. Of course, they're going to try to, you know, do a little draft day fandango and try to get the best deal for themselves as possible. So we got to stop, at least stop in public, trashing our own pieces so that, you know, their trade value disappears. But at the same time, we just need to stop trashing our own. We just kind of need to stop trashing our own. You know what I mean? I'm actually, and of course y'all all know this because y'all, yeah. To me, this is the first time anybody on this team has had good coaching. So I'm giving everybody a fresh plate, clean slate, with good coaching. You know what I mean? I mean, poor Frank has had so many bad coaches in his life. You know what I mean? Or coaches that had their ideal in mind and not his development. But I don't think Frank's going anywhere. I know Macri, I know Berman, I know all y'all feel aways with the tea leaves and stuff. Listen, I don't think so. I think Frank is the perfect kind of player for Tibbs. I don't really care about starting, like I told y'all before. That stuff don't matter to me anymore. I don't care. I just want the team to play well. I want Dennis to play well. I want everybody to play well because I want to actually see what we can be for a change as opposed to continue to worry about what's going to happen in the draft next year or how fast we going to trade Randall or blah, blah, blah. Listen, we are building things to dislike already. We can't do that. We kind of got it. I know. It is what it is. I get it. Fans, y'all gonna fan. I get it. But we gotta we are looking forward to the 11th. I know that because all this speculation is driving us all crazy. You know, and it's gonna come time. It's time to see. It's time to see. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what it's time to see. I'm looking forward to the future. You know, you can call me optimistic, whatever. That's fine. I mean, in this day and age, there's literally nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being positive about the Knicks. Nothing. And don't tell me, oh, we're going to get clowned. What kind of weak constitution do you have to be worried about what other people daggone think? Come on, man. We are grown-ups, right? We're not like in ninth grade, right? I mean, I love the Knicks. If you love the Knicks, love the damn Knicks. That's it. Support them. You don't have to clown them. You don't have to, make jokes about them to feel cool in public or to stave off ridicule. You know what I mean? Brave up, fan up, and let's go. All right, I may have some more after I read a couple of articles today. I'll be back with you guys. Once again, thanks for watching this morning. I appreciate you. Please leave me any comments on Twitter or go to the website at thecandidcorner.com. Check that out. And we'll get up. Wednesday, Mark Berman, Cool Kim. I'll let y'all.